So we talked about the bash commands. Now let's also take a look at Git commands. GitHub allows developers to work on the same projects at the same time. So let's say I made new changes to my code and I want to push to GitHub. First, we can use git status command to take a look at the file changed. And in this case, it's just readme and it hasn't been staged or committed yet. And perhaps we want to look at what exactly in readme that we have changed. We can use git diff, and this will show what file has been, like what lines has been deleted and added. And before we commit, we want to look at our current branch. So in GitHub, there's a branching concept. As the default, we always have the main branch that we branch from. And then as we work on different features, changes, we want to have a feature branch. Looks like we are currently on this audio input branch. But based on our recent changes, we actually added image input. So let's switch to the image input branch. So now we switch to image input. And let's take a look at git status. We can commit to this. We can commit our changes to this branch. And what if we want to add additional branch for a new feature? We can use git checkout -b and new feature. Let's say we name our new branch new feature, and that way we create a new, not only create a new branch, we also switch to this new feature branch. So take a look at our branch collection. Yeah, so but we do want to stay in the image input branch. So let's go back there. Okay, so now perhaps we're ready to push our changes. We can use git add dot. This will stage all files to be ready for commit. So if you look at git status again, it's not only modified, but it's in this changes to be committed category. And now, if we want to, before we push the changes to our remote repository, we do want to commit with a commit message to specify what has been changed. So to do this, we can use git commit -m to add a new message. So in this case, we just simply modified readme for our image input. Okay, and let's go back to git status to see we are on image input, and then now we're ready to push our changes to GitHub. So using git push, and because this branch is remote, it's not set up to our upstream, our remote repository. It gives this error that we want to set upstream origin. So copy this command. We're now not only pushing our new branch to GitHub, we also, along with that, we're pushing our latest commit to GitHub in this branch. So let's take a look at our git log to see our commit history. GitHub oneline, and as you can see, I've done my initial commit where I push everything to the main branch when setting up the remote repository, and I also previously committed readme changes for audio input, and this time I modified readme for the image input. So that's about it. But also, if another developer has pushed changes to GitHub and then we want to pull that latest change to our remote repository so that we have the latest, we can use this git pull command. As you can see, we already upped it today because I was the only one that worked on this repository so far.